Okay, so today let's talk about my go-to basic poses. So hi guys, this is Jiggy, a portrait and wedding photographer from the Philippines, and welcome to the channel. So today I'm going to share with you guys my go-to basic poses. Okay, just a disclaimer, this is not a technical posing video, but rather things that work for me. I understand the feminine pose, the basic pose, the masculine pose, where the high shoulder and left shoulder should be, where the hands should be. Those are beautiful, beautiful poses that everyone should be mastering. But this one is a practical application of that, and I adjusted it to what I perceive to be beautiful. So again, let's call in my wife to be our subject for today. Babe, thank you again, babe, for doing this. So what are we using today? We're using the 85mm 1.4 with the A7R Mark III. Our main light will be this fantastic soft light in a small package. It's called the Nanlite PavoTube 26C. It's a very beautiful soft light. It's LED, but it's got a nice diffusion panel here. That's why I love using it for portraits. I mounted it on my MagMod mag shoe so that I can tilt it any which direction I want. And it's, again, with my favorite light stand, the Photix Padat 200 Carbon. Now, it's off camera, but I also have my Photix M200R behind the background just to give me a nice rim light here. Here's my first glaring mistake. Every time you ask your subject to pose for you, you have to make sure, can you move forward? Just one step forward, okay. You have to make sure that you are already posing her to the side in which you want to shoot her. Having her pose in front of you that way means that you are not actually thinking about what she's supposed to be doing. So can you get off frame again, babe? So if I call her back in, basically this is what I'm gonna do. So can you come in now? Can you have your body facing the light, please? So immediately you are putting yourself in control of what's happening. And I know for a fact that her angle is this side. So I want to start off with a very basic pose. Pretend that this light is your natural window light. You could fix your hair. This is your natural window light. And you start off with that. When she is facing that window, all she has to do is twist her left shoulder towards me, but make sure that you don't have her too much or too profiled towards the camera, or else you would lose some shape. And then her feet, your left foot should be forward, please. There we go. Can you tilt your forehead away from camera but looking towards the light? Now, this technically is what they call the basic pose. This is the masculine pose. So immediately, can you bring down that right elbow? There. That right shoulder. So immediately, when she drops her right shoulder and tilts her head towards the lower shoulder, she is showing more of her jawline, which now gives better definition on that person's face. So this is very good for men, and at the same time for heavier set women. Normally, when you do poses like this, you ask them to sit down. But one thing that I realized especially with women when you're shooting them, is they don't like sitting down because they don't like showing their tummy. So it gives them more confidence to be standing up. So can you open that right shoulder towards me, please? There, perfect. Too much, bring it back. Good. Now profile your chin towards me. Good. Then tilt your head this way. Very nice. See, that one, I usually start off with this one as my basic pose for heavier set people or men. Now, I could immediately shift this by asking her, can you have your right shoulder closer to the light, please? Some more. So your right foot forward. So now immediately her body changes direction and then face towards the light. This is now your feminine pose. Her back shoulder, which was the lower shoulder at that time, we shifted it now to the front shoulder, making it higher. Can you bring your left shoulder down? Good. And then chin towards the right shoulder. This is now known as the feminine pose, when the subject's face is towards the general direction of the higher shoulder. But this is where it becomes more complicated. That's your feminine pose, but I actually enjoy shooting with that shoulder lower. Can you lower that shoulder and then lean towards that shoulder? I find that better looking than that of bring up your shoulder again. The other one, your right shoulder. Bring up your right shoulder. Rather than that, bring down your right shoulder now. I like this one better. Lift up the back shoulder and then lean forward. Then tilt your head towards your right. Too much? Bring it back. There. That is something I would actually shoot right now. That's the two basic poses, and you see I'm already deviating from that of the technical. This is basically my posing style, so it's up to you guys if you want to follow it, but these are the poses that I go to all the time. Now, can you face the light again, babe, please? And then give me your back. There, perfect. Then can you take out your hair so that I can see the neck? Good. Some more. Give me more of your back. Good. Perfect. So now, giving yourself a nice profile. But then if you're going to give her that profile, you would then shift the light to here so that you're shooting towards the shadow. Make sure that she doesn't overextend her neck, or else it's going to look weird, but that she's wearing a turtleneck, it's fine. Now, can you tilt your head to your right, please? Good. And then open up the left hand. There, perfect. Then chin towards your left. And then tilt your head down. Too much, bring it back. Here's the thing that you have to be very careful of. You have to make sure the eyes don't show too much white, so that straight, look here, straight, here. Good. So the eyes are still at center all the time, so that it doesn't look weird. Chin down, please. Good. Lean forward. Good. Then chin down. Too much, bring it back up. There we go. Beautiful pose already. Okay. So let's do a few more variations. Now let's go back to the feminine pose. Let's go back to that one. And then tilt your head back here. Good. Then lean forward. Good. Then look back. Right. There we go. And then open up. There. Perfect. So straighten out your head a bit more. Good. Not too much. Bring it back. There we go. So, posing. It's simple but not as simple. If you notice, even when I am posing, as much as possible, I try to fix it on the fly to what I perceive to be as nice. I do understand the principles of basic posing, but again, you have to adapt it to your own specific style, but to a certain degree that you still do understand what you are doing. It's the same way as saying that you know the rules of photography in order for you to be able to break them. I think that applies to posing, don't you think? So again, if you guys enjoyed this video, please do subscribe to the channel, and while you're at it, click that notification bell. And if you want to see more of my images, feel free to follow me on Instagram. It's at Jiggy Alejandrino. Okay. This is the brand new Nanlite PavoTube 6C. It's basically the same as this with a different form factor. So let's open it. I haven't opened it, and I want to see what's inside. Oh, nice. So it's this small. This is about 8 inches probably. Do I have a ruler here? But it's small, though a lot bigger than the M200. So you could see the difference.
Looks like an umbrella.
Well, yeah, it comes in a case that looks, yeah, there. It's like this. Oh, nice. All right. So striking differences is the shape of the light. So it really depends on what you want more. And it seems that this Pavo light has better diffusion because I can't see the LED. So it might give softer light. So technically, they're both the same. Power-wise, I don't know. They both have built-in batteries. So let's turn it on. Oh, very nice. So let's see how to turn it on. It's a long press. Wait, why I want to turn there? Long press. Oh, there. So LED in the back's practically the same as this one.
Favor Jigs, can you put it near the camera? I just want to see the rear part. Come on, autofocus.
Not focusing. There.
What are the buttons?
It's basically to make it stronger and weaker and to switch modes because this is also an RGB light.
Ah, okay.
And I think there's
Lightsaber
one
Rames.
beautiful.
I know.
There's one
You
beautiful.
use
See,
it
you
as a
guys have
toy.
to teach me how to use this RGB lights properly because one of the concepts I was thinking of is taking one of the cars out that has no tint and just putting in different
Yeah.
colored lights coming in, and I'll put Coco inside, so it's like she's driving by a neon
Yeah.
light. Yeah.
Jigs, just give it to Raymond. It's bagay on his background.
There is one good feature about this PavoTube that's very interesting. It has magnets built in, so you could stick it on metal surfaces, so that if you don't have a light stand, and this one has more accessories. I think it comes with, you could have barn doors for it. Plus,
Whoa.
they developed, which is something I'm very excited for. They also developed an underwater casing for this. So we can now shoot underwater with a continuous light. So it depends. We'll see how strong. I'll do an in-depth review when it comes to these things, and they're both priced relatively the same. I think this one's 7,000 and this one is 6,000. The Nanlite is cheaper. They also have the longer versions of this one. So, and I think this one also comes with an app that's going to follow soon that you can control everything with your phone. So this has still been my favorite light, but we will see how this one, because look at it's very interesting. Wait, let me switch to, okay. Look at how soft the light is. But you can't see it, it's
It's
overexposing. But
overexposed, yeah.
it's surprisingly very soft. And guys, just go to my YouTube channel. I'm going to put a review. I'm going to shoot with this, and I think I'm going to have a lot of fun shooting with both lights.